All right. Think everything looks good. Stream scene stable. Should be picking up my mic and my desktop audio, which is just game plus music. Hopefully the mixing's all good. And it'll appear to be live on both Twitch and YouTube. Alright, well, I'll probably have to explain the deck once people actually get in. But for anyone watching this on a VOD, I guess, this is a Norleras hand loop. I have not done it in a hot second, so I might have to relearn it on the fly. The basic idea is Norleras requires a Light Fairy and 3 Dark Fiends to special summon, and once you do, you can pay 1,000 life points, send every card, hand, field, to the graveyard, and then you draw a card. We do this by using Curious and Firewall Dragon to get to Norleras, and the Light Fairy is rank 1 we have easy access to, and the Dark Fiends are rank 1 that we normally have easy access to. Beat Cup's just in here to be generic, Dark Fiend, and then typically Nightmare Unicorn is the last one. Sometimes you run a deck that runs extra Dark Fiends, like I've run like Radiant with Small World and stuff that sometimes happens, but those are the 3 that you're usually sending to banish with Norleras and summon and blow up everything. The other synergy is that we usually make the Arrival Cyberstatic Ignister to like have a giant boss monster on the field that survives the Norleras effect, and a new card, Abawaku, who you can use her effect to destroy a card or special summon something, either one, usually special summon for the body, and she banishes herself until the end phase and then comes back, and that happens after Norleras, so you also have this like point of interaction that pops. And the final thing that really brings it together is Barricade Board Blocker, something that we typically play in Spiral before Nightmare Goblin, but in this build I'm definitely playing, because during the end phase, once you've used this discard effect, you get to add a card back from your graveyard to your hand. Well, a field spell or continuous, but we just add back the Spiral Resort that Norleras naturally blows up. You could also technically add back a Lure Dance, so like if your Norleras draws you a Spiral Resort just by happenstance, or maybe you have a Rainbow Bridge in the graveyard, which could happen. You could return a Lure Dance, which gets you like a whole combo line if you're feeling like it. The other thing is this format, we're doing the Dice Rally. There's no Maxi and there's no Appaloosa. Normally I'd have Appaloosa in this slot. I'm just throwing an Allied Code Talker because it's a negate that I could throw bodies into if that matters. This kind of, having an effect like this is kind of important for like when you're OTKing and you need to make sure your opponent like doesn't have an unkillable Avramax or some funny graveyard effect or a Battle Fader or something. Just a negate will save you the effort. So I just threw that guy in there as a generic gate for those corner cases. You could swap that slot for a lot of things. The other thing is we're not playing Little Knight, but she's banned, but we wouldn't normally anyhow because you need a extra Fiend monster to go into Abawaku, so we have to be playing Nightmare Phoenix. And yeah, I believe that's everything. And so yeah, that's for the VOD people, because I don't think anyone's actually watching the stream just yet. So let's go ahead and the only other thing is they've got like Maxi and Call by the Grave and stuff, so I just have like empty slots in my deck, and I filled them up with like triple Tactics Talents and all the copies of Souls when I normally kind of cut down on them. I don't think it's super important. I just, you know, threw those in there. You can maybe like throw a Fulos or something in here. That's legal. There's no Crossout either, right? Crossout's banned? Yeah, I don't see it on here. Alright, well, that's everything. That's the whole intro, which only VOD watchers are going to see. So let's get started. Daily bonus variable. I don't even know what that means. Whatever, I'm just going to play. There's no like stipulations on the first game. It looks like the old Dice Rally. You just kind of start. This deck can fulfill every one of the conditions to get the points. It normally fulfills the first two. In the continuous spell, we play Allure Dance, which is a continuous spell, so you can go grab that sometimes. Oh, my opponent got an extra card. Good for them. Each player shuffles their deck and excavates the top card of the deck, and the excavated card with a higher attack to the player's hand. Send the lower card to the graveyard. Okay, and they ended their turn. Okay, that's good for me. Alright, well, this hand is got all the extenders, so I'm going to save Allure Dance for later. Okay, so I'm just doing this now. They got nothing? They have like a nib or something, right? No DD Crow, because I don't see anything responding to Master Plan. Opponent doesn't even seem to be doing anything. Oh, they just brick because they're a bad deck? Okay, well, you could draw an Effect Veiler, I guess, because if you bricked last time, Effect Veiler's not going to help you not brick. So I just need to, like, lethal them here, funnily enough. So I actually have to, like, go all in, but... You know, here we are. I have Super Agent, so I might as well use him. Ooh, they have an Effect Veiler or something. That's very fun. So they have Effect Veilers or Imperms or whatever. It does not matter. They have a nib. They have a nib and an Effect Veiler, which is interesting. So I kind of want to get to a to an allied Code Talker at some point. And I want to save Celine. They have Nib and Veiler, though. Suppose I just activate the last resort at this point, because I'm going to get one back with Broke Blocker anyhow. Like, it's getting to the point I'm just going to kill them. So they have to nib. This is all very silly, so I'm playing around Nib and Veiler. So I just need to get to lethal here. What's the most efficient way to do that? Sick. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Now I can force them to nib with talents. Yeah, there we go. So I'm just going to win now. Like, eventually you force them to do something, right? Nice hand, idiot. Okay, well, I don't think any of this matters. Yeah, they drew 4 hand traps, so it didn't matter because that Spyro's word up the whole time. Very funny. Wonder Woman's kind of funny here. Doesn't really do anything. I mean, sure. Anyhow, this is obviously over. Yeah, they see the writing on the wall. So my opponent drew 4 hand traps, Valor, Imperm, Nib, and I just kind of force them to nib at some point, and then it doesn't matter. Like, I could just kind of push through that forever. The fun of Spiral. I get a Mystical Space Typhoon. Neat. This card will appear when I do it once per chain. When a monster on the field accepts this, activates this effect, you can place a bunny or counter on it, and it cannot be destroyed by battle as long as it has that counter. Okay, so this can't be destroyed by battle. One monster with the bunny or counter, banish with it and this card. Wait, what? Oh, okay, so this is like a little piece of removal. That's pretty funny. So I can put a bunny ear counter on something, and then banish it, and it comes back. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, that's just a little piece of removal. The Suppression Pluto. Okay, what? Asha Blossom? Sick. I love when they do that. And because of this, my opponent can't even Imperm, which is hilarious. Just gonna do this because might as well get the card I can. A better card to discard here. I've already got a Allure Palace, so I just go ahead and get Spyro Resort. Then use this here. Valor might be better than Imperm this format just because of this gimmick. Or I guess you wait till you see if you get the monster and then you would swap it out, but whatever. I could eat this, but I don't want to because it could turn on their Imperms. I have a rescue in graveyard, but I've got enough spells that it doesn't matter for Celine. Goodbye, Bunny Ear Enthusiast. You would have been very interesting if I went second. Alright, so I have not Norleras comboed in a hot second, but it should not be too hard. I don't even need to get Sleeper in this combo, so... As a matter of fact, I actually don't want to get Sleeper. That has 3 spells. Context of this game mode. So there's little gimmicks that happen before each game, and this one we both started with a monster on the field that's going to be completely irrelevant to the goings-on. He started with Suppression Pluto, I started with the Bunny Ear Enthusiast, which they didn't do anything, it was just a body. And they concede, yeah, makes sense. If they let me combo, I'm going to Norleras them, which is, very fun. So for instance, so this format is basically like there's a board that you roll on before you duel, and like it applies certain modifiers to the event. Kind of, but it's like it's very light RNG. For instance, this card is mine. It's just like it's adding cards to my collection that don't matter. These are bad cards. And like as you progress, you get gems, and like look, this card will appear when I duel, so I'll have this card on my field during the duel. That's the joke. And sometimes the monster could matter. For instance, that last game I got Bunny Ear Enthusiast, which if I was going second, that card has got like it's a weak removal effect, but it's still like it's like an SP Little Knight, right? Your opponent activates a card, you put a counter on it, and then you can banish both. Works almost, it's like a slow SP Little Knight. So that could have been good if I was going second. Better than the Gambling Event? Well, I guess. 3 duplicate cards here. Ooh, half life points. All right. That is relevant. You can imagine like people might load up a burn deck if they know they're going into half life points. The sand is like too many duplicates, obviously. Sword Soul's much better in this format if your opponent's starting with a monster on the field. That's cool. So they're going to make Barone here and pop my guy, and I'm never going to get to use them. Oh no, Barone's banned. That's pretty funny. They might have a way to remove this guy, but I mean, this guy does remove a card. Once per turn, you can destroy one face-up monster on the field and damage them, and that's actually really relevant with only 4k life. They probably want to make the Chi Xiao. So here's my problem. They can do 3600 to me. Okay, they can't kill me, right? So, not Chi Xiao, the Long Yuan. So between regular Long Yuan and Long Yuan evil big Long Yuan, they could do like 1200 3 times. So if this guy's got like a freaking Sparks in his hand, well, it's Sparks, like Hinotama or whatever, 500 damage. What are they waiting on? I'm not disconnecting, am I? My music's still playing, so I assume not. Nope, they're just going very slow. Alright. Fair enough. This is going to force a negate, which is nifty. I'd love to draw like a Souls here. That'd be really nice. Actually get a draw card. I'm probably going to lose this, because like my hand's just too redundant. Deck trial event where there's mostly coin flip cards. Yeah, I remember that. It's like you had to use like coin flip and dice roll cards. That was like the limitation. I didn't play that one because like it was only a 1-pack event. I rarely play the events where it's like, yeah, play 3 games, get 1 pack of a pack you don't care about. It's like, okay, I'm not gonna bother. This version is playing very slightly. Oh, they're getting Sacred Summits. That means they must already have Blackout. They already have, yeah, they must already have Long One, obviously. Send Taya. Okay, so they get 3 bodies on the field because they had Taya in hand too. Cool. They haven't even used their normal summon because they got to open Ecclesia effect because I have a monster on field. This is all... They didn't even really have to do that, but I guess you might as well. So they can go in Ching Ying or Big Long One. They're playing very slowly. With only 4k life, like, there's some cheeky spiral kills I can get with, like, direct attacking with Last Resort or drone pumping. Okay, they're going for Ching Ying, which I like a lot. I prefer playing in the long one than Ching Ying, because obviously this guy completely wrecks me if I try to use a rescue mission or something. And they can bring Actaya. This is like all extra. They did not need to do that, but whatever. Oh, normal summoned Hara. Okay, well. I guess that was necessary for them to use Ecclesia, but it's kind of funny how this turned out. Sure, you get a Monk of the Tinyi, and then you can let Hara effect add back, and then... Can Spiral benefit from Malice? Not really. Not in any, like, tangible way. Oh man, this guy drew all engine. Jeez, no hand traps. Yeah, so the main thing is Malice kind of has a pretty tight extra deck in general, and Spiral can get to Malice if you really push it. Like, I mean, you can Ancient Fairy Dragon, go get the Malice field spell, and then Malice combo, right? But Malice doesn't get to Spiral, and I don't think one makes the other one better in any particular way. Like, I don't think Spiral's clearing up any weaknesses Malice has, because Malice already combos so well. And Malice isn't really fixing any Spiral problems, because adding all the Malice cards doesn't really do anything for Spiral, right? Like, it's a Link deck, but it's like a very heavy extra deck commitment deck, and Spiral doesn't really like that. This one is, if the card's at the graveyard, you can search someone 10 Link monster. Yes, this guy gets them to Link 4 or something, right? It's funny. So now they get to make Berserker, right? Draco Berserker here. Or Mula Hara. Okay, so they get to go for the field spell, right? Oh, this guy's gonna have a shit on me? Yep, very funny. What does Malice do? It banishes a lot. It's a Link spam Cybers combo deck. And they have like these traps that like you can activate when you first set them by banishing Malice monsters. And like the basic idea is White Binder lets you banish your opponent's cards in the graveyard, and Cryptor lets you banish your card on field, and they make generic Link boss monsters like Firewall Dragon or maybe Terahertz or maybe Allied Code Talker. They usually end up with an Appaloosa in this format. So like they just have like generic Link boss monster payoffs. Oh, didn't need Infinity. What's this supposed to do? Drag one monster with field, destroy it. Yeah, they could just kill my guy. This card to the graveyard. If you do, place this is Flawless Perfection, which is cool. I think I'm dead because my hand doesn't do much. Souls really would like bring this hand together, obviously. So I can maybe like force some effects and then go for... Oh, that's it? They didn't even go for the Unrivaled? Oh, this is during the end phase. Okay, yeah. This is like whenever I special summon a monster while you control a face tab, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, sure. Alright, well, this is good for me, right? So, with regard to... Well, there's a non-effect... This card. So this card can't be destroyed by anything. Can make a second face. And this card says all non-effect monsters in the field are unaffected, and they get to draw 2 cards. And this is a negate. And this, like, punished me if I banish a card, so I gotta play through that. Oh, interesting. They have no interactions, huh? I guess I get this just in case my opponent has a Ghost Ogre. Very unlikely, but here we are. Obviously, ditch a rescue mission. And now that I've activated it, I suppose I'll ditch a Alert Palace. Yeah, Alert Palace, because Alert Dance can be good, like in follow-up turns. So none of this is going to banish to trigger Ching Ying. Ooh. Oh, they draw 2 cards. Yep, okay. See how hard this gets me. Got an Effect Veiler for me? An Ash Blossom! No, it sucks for me! Fiddlesticks. Alright, well... I don't think that's a big deal. What I'm going to do is this. It's Cardinal Air Dance. Add you. No. I'm going to Spy Resort. Spy Resort add. Master Plan. Nightmare Phoenix. And now I can play through like a DD Crow. And I can Big Red Master Plan so I don't have to trigger Ching Ying. And now I can Nightmare Unicorn. Get rid of Ching Ying. Change like my Master Plan, just in case you guys go Master. What's your last question, James? I was waiting for it. It's nice playing Unicorn. I haven't gotten to play Unicorn in a while. Okay, another dance. Send these 2 out. It's just because that's just using my Spy Resort efficiently here. They've only got 2,600 life, so I don't have to do a whole lot here. Alright, so what tinies do they have in the graveyard? Any of the ones that matter on my turn? I don't think so, right? Whatever, I'm just gonna... This says this card's in the graveyard. I think I can just attack their guy, right? I'm just not gonna bother with anything. We're just gonna... Gonna go to battle. Kill him. Alright, well I've gone twice second. Two times and I've won both times. First one was a brick, second one my opponent did everything they They had like the perfect hand. They just didn't do everything, I guess. I don't know. And hey, I got to use I got to do the continuous part of the event because of Alert Dance. That's cool. GG, Snowman. Timidity. Neither player can destroy set spell and trap cards on the field until your opponent's next end phase. That's very funny. Metal Silver Armor, thanks. I'm gonna start my game with a Metal Silver Armor. Awesome. Well, an extra card's an extra card. Yeah, that's something I could send off souls for a +1. Another coin flip loss. All 3 losses so far. This time I have not... Oh, half-life points. Okay, that's their thing. Cool. I'm kind of waiting for like someone who gets the half-life point perk to like play a burn deck. Very funny. Ooh, Sprite. Okay. Yeah. Actual, factual, just Sprite. Neato. What happened to my music? Yeah, this, like I'm also a droplets deck for the extra starting cards, which is nifty. Yo, Big Lou, good to see you. So they're Sprite comboing me. Year 2025, almost 2026. We're seeing Sprite. Here I am playing Spiral there, right? So something happened to my music and I don't know what. Hold on. There we go. I think I accidentally muted it somehow. Alright, my HUD's got... They're doing Sprite stuff, right? Did they ever search, like, the trap or the spell? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Yeah, I would have been streaming like 2 months ago, but my graphics card blew up in my old computer, and I went to go, well, that computer was pretty old, so I decided to replace it, and I like bought I bought a pre-built one, which is like all constructed, but like with parts that I chose and whatnot. And they sent the first one, and the motherboard was broken. Then I sent it back and get the second one, and the build times and the shipping times are crazy. But here we are, you know. I hate when they do this melty crap. Okay, so they got like the one that gets them. They're gonna get to Herald of Arclight, which just kills me, I think, and Silhouette Rabbit. Okay, so they're playing like the extra bricky Sprite deck. It's probably gonna beat me. All right, so 3 sets. What? Did they just like hard draw smashers and double cross, and like they're just the goat? It's probably just imperms. It's probably just imperms, but you know, yeah. So they're gonna be able to make a Herald of Arclight on me here. That's a redundant card here. any of that matters. Yep. On the right side, like, this is only now triggered once I've sent Match Play in the graveyard, but it's still pretty fucked. Yeah, there's Penny. Negate my guy. Yep, you got it. So I do know which one is... So the middle one is the Solemn Judge, or the Solemn Warning, basically. But I'm just like, like, this turns off my allure stuff, which is annoying. Oh, now they can sprint, like, bounce a card too? Sure, whatever. They can't actually silhouette wrap at me right now, but they can obviously clear room with Herald and Carrot here. So with Herald on the board, I just kind of want to bait anything I can, because this other house is not doing anything here. So if I can, like... My only hope here is like I can somehow stick a Spire Resort, but they have 2 negates here and a pop. I think I'm just dead. Why is everyone so slow? Okay, well that's good for me. But now they can just Herald my next play, so I don't think this matters. Okay, well. Yeah, just kind of getting that on the field so they can... Sure, yeah. Doesn't really matter here. And they played this inefficiently, but I can't play under Herald very well. And they've got like 3 sets. Like, what am I doing here, right? So I went to Link Reaver here just in case they have an Imperm set. So there's like a chance when I summon this Quick Fix, they will Imperm, and then they can't Herald me, but I don't think it's going to matter. No, okay. So is there a way I can crack this board now that they've let me get this far? I can Nightmare Phoenix pop a back row, but they'll just Azure Rune me and then I can't do anything. I don't think any of this matters, right? It's just they have so much interaction here. Yeah. If I could have like forced that earlier and then gotten into the Allure Queen stuff, but I just had no way to do it right. Like, I would have needed like a second allure palace here. And there's like nothing here, right? Like I don't have like a... Yeah, I'm dead. Cool. It's all good. Sometimes you die. They had like 3 negates and like who knows how much back row, right? Like who knows if that Nightmare Phoenix is ever doing anything because they have 3 imperm set or whatever. Yeah, sometimes they combo you. I didn't draw any droplets or anything. Would have been great against the Penny. Man, one equivalent. Cool, cool. You tune. Oh, this hand is so close to doing something. But it's going to lose to 1 hand trap. Oh, okay. So what I can do here is discard Rainbow Bridge here, and then go into alert combo. Already got Big Red. But they have an imperm, I'm fucked. No imperm, that's good news. So now I'm fucked if they have a Nibiru, but you know. Better than I deserve with this hand, honestly. I mean, I can discard both Rescue Mission and Master Plan here. Maybe I'm not fucked. Yeah, like once I get this far, this hand was pretty good. Because now I have a Master Plan and a Rescue in Graveyard, which is oodles of interaction. So I don't have a normal summon, I don't have a Nightmare Goblin. I gotta remember that. Do I have to like Nightmare Unicorn discard here? Or use my Rescue Mission to summon back Quick Fix here? Okay, yeah. So what I was going to do there was Celine summon back Master Plan, obviously. Then Rescue Mission back Quick Fix summon Helix. Then Quick Fixing discard Assault summon Drone. You know, I would have had a Rescue Mission. I think I might have had to, like, Quick Fix, discard Quick Fix in this combo, oddly enough, because I would have to Helix summon back Master Plan to get more Rescue Missions. It was weird, but I would have gotten there, obviously. Once I have the Alert Queen stuff, even with a normal summon ticket, I'm good to go. One, two, three, four. Half life points. 1, 2, 3. I start with double summon? That's so sick. That's so fucking sick. This is like the... Spiral is the best double summon deck of all time. It's the only double summon deck of all time. And I'm going first. Hallelujah. Double summon, Jesus. I got a Nightmare Goblin in my hand, folks. That's so insane. And they've got a Suppression Pluto, so they can't even imperm me. That's hilarious. Or Fuwalos me. Alright, so we're going to Allure Dance first because I have a full Spirit Goods in hand. So we're gonna do the Allure stuff first because I have this full Spirit Goods and a double summon, which is combo. Man, I didn't even get to double summon! I was gonna double summon! Ah, that been so, I mean, I guess, you know, it's an event. People don't want to sit there and see you combo. But man, I did get to activate a continuous spell or trap card there, which is cool. I get a Yomi ship. That's way less cool than double summon. Damn it. Oh well. Oh, wait, a coin flip style. That's cool. I get to start with a guy on field too, which is nice for like barricade board blocker and whatnot. If you remember that first game, that previous game where I had to barricade board blocker with quick fix to discard, just anybody there would have been great. They got a mystical ref pedal in hand. Interesting. Cool. Alright, so we're definitely going to Allure here. Allure discard. Add Allure. They have an imperm. Doesn't look like they have an imperm. This will be 3 spells. Doesn't look a DD Crow either, so I think I'm just good to combo. If they let me combo, I'll combo. Honestly, it might have been good just to like put a bunch of going second cards in my extra deck. Because like I haven't even gotten close to getting to Norleras today. It's only been 40 minutes, but you know. God, I wish the Allure Queens were a little like more playable, because it's such a good engine here. We do not need Sleeper because we are Norleras comboing. Unless they stop that, then we search Sleeper later. But otherwise, we just like add another quick fix. So my one worry is because I am doing the Norleras combo. If my opponent's playing Orchist, that's obviously very good against my deck. The Norleras combo is not very effective against Orchist, specifically, because all their cards play out of the graveyard. How does Orchist out a big Cyberstatic Nister? I haven't really thought about that. There's probably something they can do that I'm not thinking of, but... Let's look at that hand. What you got going on in there, buddy? Or that deck? What you playing? Are you playing Sky Striker and I'm about to hand Lupu and the only card that's going to be left in your hand is going to be a Droplets? That sounds like my kind of game.
Hey, Carter. What are you thinking about?
Alright, so I do not want to activate Quick Fix again. So I think we do this. I can add Last Resort, but I need to keep one big red in deck. This point I can just like go Link Kribo. After the rescue back master plan one more time. So I don't accidentally mill my rescue missions. I need that for discards. And then we go all the way here to our good friend Norleras. Then we go Firewall Dragon. Alright, yeah, they see what's going to happen here. The thing is, they don't even see what I'm really going to do. What I'm really going to do is going to make an Abawaku and a Cyberstatic Nister. Oh boy. Yeah, they're getting hand looped and they're drawing a Forbidden Droplets, which is very funny to me. And I got to use every effect! Woo! I will advance 2 spaces. Cool. I get a Kickman! This card is special summoned, which won't happen. I can equip one appropriate equip spell from the graveyard to this card. Woohoo! Let's go, Kickman. Welcome to the screw. What Kickman doing? What's its creature type? If it's a dark monster, I could use it for Curious. That'd be funny. Also, like, it might bait an Imperm or something. Oh, it's dark! It's a dark zombie. Cool. Alright. This effect can be used during either place when your opponent activates a trap card, negate and destroy it. I don't think that works for... So I'm going to have to pray the Souls does something because my hand is straight ass. That does something, baby. Let's go. Gotta love the allure cards, baby. 1 card combos. Sure, I have to discard a lot, but you know, it's the price you pay for glory. So I do have to trigger Barricade Board Blocker just to make everything work. Alright, I guess you're going, Kickman, because you're blocking my zones. Alright, and we get all our spells for Celine. I might have to get my extra big red. Wonder if anyone's actually going to let me hand loop them. Hasn't happened yet. One of the things about this combo is you can easily clear your zones by just going into the monsters that make up Norleras later. It's like, oh, I guess we do double helix first. But like my zones are already clogged here, right? So I just go into like the generic chaff I'm running. And that clears my zones. Yeah, you could draw a Frostosaurus. That sounds good to me. At this point, I could just go Link Creota Curious. All right. Let's go ahead and add Super Agent so I don't mill it. Just a +1 in my hand, obviously, right? Whoop! Oh, sorry, I'm not playing this. Alright, so yeah, I think I need the discards here. So I go Dullahan. And then I have to go into, well, I didn't need to do that really, because I have, I guess it depends on if I want, a Bawaku, right? Which I guess I do. Ooh. I think everything's okay if I just leave a rescue mission in the graveyard, but... This will make my little guy. There's my light fairy. And then I need to make... Do I have a Fire Resort in graveyard? Alright, well, they see what's about to happen. And they never let me get far enough to actually Norleras them, but I was going to hand loop them, and then they're going to draw a Frostosaurus. I should have been able to make a Bawaku there. I guess I could have made Dullahan afterwards and use that for a Bawaku's feed material. Didn't think about that. Should have done that first. I get a Goyo Guardian. Cool. Now we're on to the next board. I get a football collab ticket. Sweet. The football collab thing is so like arcane to me. Like I'm actually a sports fan, but I'm not a football fan, so it's completely going over my head. I'm sure a lot of the American audience is like that. Like, where's my NFL and my basketball, my baseball? Where's Shohei Ohtani? Reminds me of an MTG story of someone entering a tournament with a combo deck without running. Yeah, LSV did that. He was running a Storm deck without Tendrils of Agony, and like the win com was like wishing for it out of the sideboard. So like he would like, hey, I've done the Storm combo. I'm at 10 Storm. I'm gonna go search it. Can we just skip the part where I have to search my deck and then activate it, and no one called him on his bluff. This hand's ridiculous because I don't have enough cards to discard because I'm gonna I have too many spiral cards that I would normally search. Ooh, Rika Con. Alright, so Plant Link is gonna own my ass. If they actually can Plant Link combo, but this isn't a starter. It's a mobile soccer video game? Sure, yeah. Mobile companies gotta stick together, I guess. Yeah, technically I could, but so far people have waited to the point where I get to Norleras. So they're seeing what the combos. For instance, that Sky Striker player. If I didn't do anything that was going to clearly destroy them, they would have sat through and, thrown a bunch of spells at my face. But they saw the hand loop and they were like, well, not beating that. I'm just a freaking Sky Striker player. Is this a combo? When your opponent's higher than one, blah, 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 blah. Once per turn, you can... So he has to gain... This doesn't do anything. This is a dead card. But they do have 2 monsters for link material. So, that's something. There's no Little Knight anymore. You can go Orcus combo. Nightmare into Mermaid into... Come on, go do Orcus combo. Hey, they're linking! Oh! Wow, that worked because he's a tuner! Holy crap! This actually got... The fact that they just ended up with a level 2 tuner on the board got them to a piece of interaction because this now destroys a card. That's fucking hilarious. Alright, well they have 3 back rows. That's actually going to be my problem here. Well, that's one of the best cards I could have drawn. I am not complaining about that one. If they have Ash Blossom, it's probably fine that it's used here, because if I could have any card in my hand resolve right now, it'd be Foolish Burial Goods. Okay, well they're going to add a card to hand. Now they can trigger this at any point. It's just a pop one, though. It's not really doing much. I'm gonna go ahead and put back a rescue. I have other ways to discard, right? So I think I just put back this, right? It's not ideal for card economy, but I'm just gonna kill this guy and I've got all the extenders, so why am I... I think I'm just going to draw 1 off of this Souls, because I don't want to run to an Imperm. Okay, yeah, sure. You didn't even wait to pop. It's just a disconnection here. Yeah, connection failed. Okay, that makes more sense, but you had at least a pop. You could have waited for the pop and see if that did anything, but... It does not look like it matters. I didn't even get to freaking do anything besides win to get my points. Ooh, I gotta start with a big eye on the field with no material. Let's go! It's a spellcaster, though. Imagine if I had a way to actually put material on the big eye so it did something. That'd be very funny. I really like the monster on the field thing for me, because it lets me know if my opponent has an Imperm or an Effect Veiler immediately. Unless it's a normal monster, obviously. And it's a body for Borg Blocker. It'd be really good with Nightmare Goblin. Ugh, this hand is bad. Please no Ash Blossoms, thanks. Ooh, I almost Ash Blossomed myself. Good lordy. Yeah, you can go back to the fucking deck. Illusion of Chaos, holy crap. Make sure you turn your toggle on when you Soul Sin Rainbow Bridge, because you don't want to draw your Garnet. So you want to chain this to your souls here. Obviously, we're getting the Allure Palace here. Oh my god, I should have gotten... It didn't... Yeah, well... Drawing Master Plan there bricked me, because I had both my Master Plans in rotation, and I can't summon them from the deck with Allure Palace. And I didn't have enough spells, because I only drew... I should have gotten Spyro's right, I guess. Wow, I didn't even think about that. Well, my opponent didn't wait to see what happened. I get a Millennium Golem, let's go! I'm playing Millennium, folks! It's an Earth Rock monster, which means I can do the rare Earth Curious with Quick Fix Agent / Super Helix and Millennium Golem. Not that I should. Ooh, I'm winning a lot of coin flips now. That's cool. Started off no coin flips, winning all them now. Not that stressed about it because it's just an event. You know, the coin flips aren't that big a deal, but... Alright, so this is a good hand. My opponent actually have something? It's not an imperm because this is a normal monster. I guess I want to play around Ash Blossom more than anything here. Guess I could have done that by going to Allure Palace first, because Allure Palace plays through Ash Blossom really well. Obviously, I'll sit back a Spiral Gear Big Red. We're going to lead on this because it draws me cards to discard for Allure Palace. Well, they held Ash. They held it for the wrong situation, but yeah, they held Ash. Yeah. Alright, well, now I just win, right? I just fucking win. I got spells, right? Yeah, I got spells. We're good. Do they have an Imperm? If they had a Berg Blocker, that'd be very, very funny. It's actually this is like the one. Oh. Ew. I can't banish anymore, so I guess I have to chain rescue mission now. It's annoying. I have to like make access code talker to get rid of this because I don't play Cerberus. Actually, I know how I'll beat this. I know how I'll beat this. So the funny thing about Allure is it's also like a going second deck. Not really, but like, bear with me. About to do something incredibly funny. Like, oh no, I can't banish. What will I do? Okay, well, they didn't even let me get to it, but I can summon Allure Queen level 7 off of Chaos Allure Queen equipped level 5, and then level 7 can eat Chaos Hunter, and then I won't be under the Chaos Hunter block anymore. I could have just gone for Access Code Talker as well, but that's like way more boring, so fuck that. I've only lost one game, and that was going second to Sprite. They kind of full combo me. Boy, I get to gain 1,000 life points. Let's fucking go. I get to gain 1,000 life points. Oh no, this is I don't actually get that. Okay. I landed on this for my actual game. Yeah, go first. Just winning coin flips today. What the fuck? They get to start with Vanity's ruler on the field? I can't beat that! Fucking fuck me, dude. I have one play, and it's not a good one. Don't droll me too, you piece of shit. Oh my god. If I had searched Alert Queen, I get to win now? Oh, I still get to win. Okay, okay, hold on. Let me think this through. If I triple Tactics Talent, steal their Vanity's Ruler, I'm under Droll. It doesn't matter. I'm under Droll. I can't do what I want to do. I was thinking I could still combo, but I can't because I'm under Droll. So now I just fucking... I'm just dead, dude. And they're playing fucking Argo Stars? What the fuck? Alright, so I'm just gonna get rid... So these special summon, right? Do these work under Vanity's Ruler? They can't, right? So I just, like, put this back. And I just set this because I'm at 4,000 life points too. Fuck me, dude. This should not be one of the fucking cards in the pool. What the fuck? Oh, your opponent cannot special summon monsters. They still can. Fuck me, no. Fuck you. Oh my god, they drolled and Vanity's rulered me. Okay, well, some games you aren't meant to win. Some games you do not win. Your opponent starting with a Vanity's ruler is one of those fucking games. If I didn't get drolled, I actually had a play there. I could have normal summoned the guy, linked into a Link 2, then I had Souls plus Rescue Mission for a combo, which is funny, right? Alright, well, I can... If my opponent, like, Ash Blossoms my Spiral Droid, I get to draw 4 cards, so I guess I lead with this. Oh, they got something they can activate still. What? They added a Your Finish to hand? Okay. Motherfucker, what? Who's playing Ghost Ogre? What the turbo shit? Alright, well, I'm drawing 2. Don't have an Ash Blossom 2. Okay, they have something that can still activate, but that's been there the whole time, so... I'm gonna Ghost Ogre me again. Fuck you, dude! Fuck your fucking stupid fuck face. They're playing Ghost Ogre, and I know they're playing Ghost Ogre, but... I still just try to combo them? I guess I could still try. Like, you know, sometimes you get Fuilosed, right? There aren't any like low to the ground payoffs to go into under this shit either, so it's like you got it, dude. Fucking, I'm gonna draw all your cards. Let's see how far I can fucking go. Like, I have no off-ramp. They've cut the cards like Little Knight, that's good to go into under a Fuelos, and Appaloosa, which is good to go under. Like, I could do an Appaloosa play with just giving them like one summon if I wanted to. They have something they can activate at all points, which is kind of scary. What's up, Cat TV Vampus? Like, they're gonna have an Nibiru in their deck, so I'm just gonna lose to that too, which is very funny. This is so ass. Like, I know they've got imperms. Yeah, people have been doing Mjolnir, I've seen it. Very funny. Now here's the part where I run, like, I see a nib on top of their deck. Yeah, if it was Maxi, I could deck this guy out in a Norleras build because we had the double rank 1 play, which decks people out under Maxi. Now it's like, they're going to draw just enough cards. I wonder if it's like the only card they're drawing right now is... Interesting. That doesn't actually do anything because I can get Super Agent. I can call Trap card. And they've wasted their Ash, which is good for me. Are they not playing Imperm? It'd be interesting if that was the case. Are they on the Shining Sark Lunar if Gadgetria? Probably. I didn't even look at the Lunar decks. I never do. Does that deck have imperms? My hope is they just have Full losses in their hand, but I'm guessing that deck has imperms. And the second they imperm this Curious, I'm just going to concede. If they don't imperm these cards, then I'm going to win. Malice equal Artard, yeah. This guy shouldn't win just on principle. There's no fucking way I won that game, right? They just don't have any more hand traps. It's just Full loses. Oh, I got a UR. Cool. Miss Valley Thunderlord. Awesome. They have 3 imperms. Did they just think? Did they just think that they couldn't imperm any card because of Spiral Resort? Like, they were going to win that game. I'm guaranteeing you this. They were going to win with their million billion cards. Yeah, Miss Valley Thunderlord, let's go! Once per turn, you can target one of the cards you control, return that card to your hand, and if you do, this card gains 500 attack. Great! What a great card. You're still in Spiral Fiend Sith the Lord Queen? Yeah, in non-joke formats, yeah. In the if I was playing ranked, I'd be playing that. Ooh, Fire King's interesting. This is kind of an interesting card. Honestly, I'm not going to be able to get to do it, but this isn't even bad. They're going to destroy this guy, so I'm never going to get a chance to use him. But I could Spire Resort, and if my opponent like Ash Blossomed or whatever, or anything, like it doesn't even, I could even resolve it, and then I can Miss Valley Thunderlord, bounce it back, and then Spire Resort again. It's one of the fun things about this deck, like about Spiral in general. Like half of the cards that I've kind of randomly been given as like a free card at the start, I've had uses for. It's crazy that I can actually do something with this. Crazy Spiral Mitsuburu? Not really. Like, you could throw them together, but Mitsurugi doesn't get to Spiral in any notable way, and it doesn't, like, push very well as a single card engine the same way Fiendsmith, the same way Fiendsmith does. And it requires more main deck cards than Fiendsmith does. So, like, you can't really play it with a Lure Queen the same way you can Fiendsmith. I don't know. You could try it, but, like, The only way you could make the spiral cards get to Mitsu like in a efficient way, I think, is like going through um, Herald of Arclight, which isn't bad. And you probably like a Baowaku it back so you have a negate or something, but I don't know. I haven't played against Fire King in a while, so I'm kind of rusty on what you want to stop and what you don't, but eh. Ooh, are they doing like Snake Eye? Yeah. Just adding a snatch for next turn, I guess. You could have Poplared. Set, did they search Skyburn? I wasn't paying attention. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like any Skyburns, so probably just Imperm. Yeah, I'm usually cooking. I got some stuff in the hopper. It's just gotta get to Master Duel. So I've obviously got the card I would normally search with Spiral Resort in hand, so I can like bait Imp Ash, bait other things. Yeah, cool. Yeah. This is funny. I can do this as a quick effect. Now let's look at my Spiral Resort. They're going to negate it, but like that just baited out the negate, right? Because that guy's going to come back anyhow. Yeah, Yummy and then Dark Magician of Destruction, two like really good things for Spiral in the future. What's in that hand, buddy? Yeah, get that Phantasma out of here. I don't want that shit. Ugh. This hand was really good. Yeah, Spiral is a little glass cannon. I would never deny that. It has a little bit of robustness to it, like when it gets going. Like when it gets going, it can be hard to start sometimes, but getting going is hard. Sure. Yeah, this is all fine. Let's get some to Kieran. Sure. This guy's already used his effect, and it's what's return. Yep. He pops. I believe he's out of stuff that does anything, right? He can like do this thing, that rank 8 effect that like clears the board, but that doesn't do anything to me. This doesn't even beat me if I didn't have Quick Fix in hand. This just triggers Master Plan. I know the card in your hand is fucking... The card in your hand's Snake Eye Ash, which doesn't do anything. They've used Amblowell, right? Yeah, okay, I just win. Sweet. Guess they wanted to stop me before I got another mission in rotation, but yeah, it just does not matter. I should just win here. Go ahead and get Sleeper. Does this do anything else besides destroying? This card's destroyed by... Well, it has material. Yeah, I'm just gonna bounce it. Yeah. No. With new Orcus supporters, Dangerous Power Orcus back on the table, I don't know if you would run Dangers. Because, like, the reason you played Dangers was to be able to ditch your Orcus bricks. But now that's not even a problem, so you'd probably just run Orcus Spiral. The problem with Orcus Spiral is all the Orcus cards need normal summons. Like, that's what makes the new Link 1 good, is, like, you can, like, normal summon an Orcus and do stuff. Goblins to fix that. I mean, you have to like set up like Link Creebo into Goblin a lot of the time, and it's kind of hard to do that. Like Dangers can do it, but it gets kind of hard sometimes. Also, like a lot of time you'll be using your Goblin to do your Spiral discards, and then you don't have Goblin anymore. I guess you can like a Nightmare Mermaid discard it in, but. I don't think this deck has any like Battle Vader effects, right? I should just win here, just in case. Lure Queen Orcus Spiral. I mean, the problem with Orcus, it's not the dangers really, but it's the problem with Orcus Spiral is the Orcus wants your normal summon, right? But there's nothing stopping you from doing it, and like the nice thing is it will function similarly to Fiendsmith, where like if you have two bodies on the board, you can turn that into Orcus combo, right? So like the Allure Queen's ability to get Chaos Allure Queen on the field, and then like any normal summon goes into Nightmare Mermaid, and that does stuff, right? That's like legitimate. That's like a real thing you're doing. It's probably not bad. I guess the main thing is like what is Spiral bringing to the combo that Orcus wasn't already doing. I think I bumped it. Is something else? Is it still working? Okay, if you can still hear me, that's good. Alright, this time we're starting out with an Armades! A guy so famous they named an effect after him. The you can't do stuff while he's attacking. Yeah, it's kind of like Spiral Fiendfist in the same way, but I mean, it's unclear. Is the problem that I'm too quiet, or... is my music too loud or anything? Oh, I do have a new mic. So my old mic, the headset on it broke, but like I don't know. I've never had. You're actually the first person to complain about hearing, not being able to hear me well. Gonna go back down. I'm probably a little too loud now. There we go. The mic quality. Okay. Yeah, I bought a new mic because my headset broke. I could actually go put that old mic on right back now, but like it's hanging off my head very uncomfortably. So I bought a new mic and it sounds like this. And I didn't know that. Maybe I should get a professional mic or something. Who knows? It's like I'm a professional streamer, right? If you can hear me, that's probably good enough. Maybe when I do a video, I'll go back to my old mic. Kind of like tape it to my head because it sounds better. Alright, so this hand has combo with a Lure Palace, but I'd rather bait an Ash Blossom with Resort first, and then I could Tactics, and then I still have 2 discards for a Lure. This is better into Ghost Ogre. It looks like they have a Fuelos or an Imperm. So we're trying to bait Imperm with Quick Fix here. And now because I have Spire Resort, it doesn't do anything. And they're sad. I didn't actually mean to do that, but I might as well, I mean, my plan here was like to miss with Super Agent and then discard it off of Lure Palace, and that would have the big red, but like I hit, so I guess I'll just combo. Yeah, I guess I'll just combo. Doesn't look like they have anything else that matters here. They might have another Imperm, which is worth playing around. I want them to draw an Ash. I don't actually need to get to the drone here. Excuse me. Now we'll get the second Quick Fix here. Now we'll do the funny thing where we Quick Fix, discard Quick Fix. Quick Fix, discard Heavy Storm, obviously not using that. I was being silly. I should obviously be big rating my master plan, discarding that. Whatever. Don't think it matters too much, but that was a mistake. Do I have a set screen schedule? Not really, because I don't play that much. And I hate having a set stream schedule because I live in the Gulf Coast in the rainiest area in the country, and I get thunderstorms all the time, and they like prevent when I can stream, like, really badly. Because, like, if a thunderstorm hits at the wrong time, it just cancels my stream, right? And that's usually, like, in the middle of the day. It's normally, like, when I was streaming more regularly, it was, like, around 2 or 3 o'clock, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. That's usually when I did do it. Come to me, Norleras. Shimoji soldier. The place I'm in has beaten. It usually wins the like rainfall, the amount of rainfall, and it's like lots of. It's not. I think maybe Seattle has more inches of rainfall, but in the Gulf Coast, the rainfall is all thunderstorms, like lots of rain at a time. And just a liner deck. All right, so now I just need to like do my thing where I go through all the guys. I've had another rescue left in deck, so I might as well do this. We'll make a Bawaku. Alright, so I've got a light. I can easily get a dark. I've got an earth. It doesn't really matter. None of these. Yeah, we'll just summon back. Summon back Curious. So I can go 2-2. Arrival is 5, right? Or it's 6. So I go 2-2-3-1. Wait, no, it's 2-2-1-1. Yeah. I finally got to Norleras, someone. Let's go! Say goodbye to your entire hand! Now I've got a pop. I get to add back a Spiral Resort, so I have follow-up for next turn. And I've got a card in hand thanks to Norleras to discard. Play time to come in, that's so good. Yeah, thanks to Nova Spear. Yeah, first time chatting, first time popping in here. Yeah, right for the hand loop before. It would have been a hand loop for 5, but they did use a hand trap. Yeah, so this is Norleras Spiral. I don't get to do this very much because I don't think it's the best way to be playing the deck in the regular format. I'd prefer the Fiendsmith stuff there just because it's a little more robust. But there's no Fiendsmith in this format, or at least not of any note. You can still technically play like the Link monsters and the main deck monsters, but without Desiree and Lacrima. It's just like a Link engine, I guess. Yeah, and so like, I didn't mention this at I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, but no one was here. But I can kind of go over like the basic synergies that Spiral has with this silly combo. Spiral is not the first deck to do a Norleras hand loop. Burning Abyss used to do it back in the day, and part of the reason Burning Abyss could do it is like you would add cards back in the end phase, and that would like make it a lot better. Quarantine. Once per turn during the end phase, you can set one target, but reveals and then French's Resolution. That's so bad. Okay. Yeah, so the basic idea of the deck is kind of like with Burning Abyss, we have a way to recur value in the end phase. Borg Blocker adds back a Spiral Resort to hand, and once you Spiral Resort for Quick Fix, Big Red can revive Double Helix, and that's lethal. But unlike Burning Abyss, we could set up 2 separate boss monsters with a Bawaku and a Rival just through sheer link spam. So I end up with 2 boss monsters in the field after the hand loop. And most importantly, Spiral has access to Drone, so the only thing Norleras can't control is the top of your opponent's deck. So they might, top deck a card that just wins them the game, a 1-card combo. But Spiral, we could avoid that. We have Drone. We're like technically the highest ceiling deck in the game because we can stack the top of our opponent's deck with a bad card. The only time it doesn't really work is when all 3 cards on top of your opponent's decks are like 1-card starters or something. But that's I wouldn't worry about that too much. Does not happen very often. And also Spiral can like set up extra rescue missions in the graveyard if you end up wanting to, which is also more recursion, right? Playing out of the graveyard, adding cards at end phase, setting up boss monsters that survive Norleras. It can just basically do everything to get around it. Okay, so if they have an Ash Blossom, I'd rather than Ash Blossom Allure Palace rather than Illusion of Chaos, so we'll start with Allure Palace. Because I can just Allure Palace 3 times if they do that. Aren't I a genius, folks? Don't I just know everything? No, obviously not. I do have to discard Drone here, which isn't ideal, but whatever. I've got combo in hand 2 ways over. I guess I could do Illusion of Chaos and send back Big Red, but I'd rather have, like, even more extension. Look, man, just because I can read their brains doesn't mean I shouldn't. Sure, it's bullying, but people have to be bullied to learn sometimes. What did they start the game off with in their hand? They started with Slash Draw. That's hilarious. It's maybe the best added card to hand I've seen yet. I really should royal out my Alert Queens. They're all super rares. Or lower. Yeah, okay, yeah, they see what's going on. It's a little bit of bullying. For anyone in Twitch and for anyone in YouTube, I'm streaming on both, so I'm talking to both chats for what it's worth. I guess I could put up like a restream chat bar on the stream, but I don't know, it's not that serious. And Restream has such a delay that it's kind of not worth it. Synchro. Each time you synchro summon a monster, inflict 5 damage to your opponent. You know? Honestly, with the half life point thing, I kind of want to play a synchro deck just to, like, use that and kill someone with an FTK, but it's not worth the effort of building a separate synchro deck just for that. But, like, that just means you have to synchro summon 8 times, which a lot of decks can do, right? Just play Synchron or something. Punk. Hell, with Sword Soul, you can synchro summon twice and then burn them for 1200, and then don't show YouTube chat on Twitch or you get banned. Oh, no, I can't. I'm not a partner on Twitch. You have to be a partner on Twitch for them to, like, ban you for doing YouTube stuff. It has to be, like, in a contract. This ain't bad. What's my Twitch handle? You're, Two-Tone Terran. Unfortunately, I made that account before I started calling myself Two-Tone Shoes on other accounts, so, like, it's a really old account. Like, I had this Twitch account back when it was called Justin TV. So if you wanted to watch on Twitch, there it is, I guess, but I don't know why you would. I'm mostly known for YouTube. Hey, it's, this guy. This fucking... It's, Adventure. Cool. Adventure plus Vanadium? Interesting. If they are doing Vanadium, that means they get to Vanadium reframing, which does beat Droplet, which is bad for me. So, here's hope they don't actually do anything serious. They added Astra instead of, Reichardt, which is interesting. Oh, I guess because they're running Adventure, you can't normal summon Reichardt and get his effect. So yeah, I guess that doesn't even matter. Oh well. Yeah, I don't even have emotes on Twitch. But here I can do my spiral emotes. All right, well, that's okay. They did not do anything. I guess I should do this now? Hope they don't have an Ash Blossom because my hand doesn't do anything. Sick. Does not look like they have an Ash Blossom. There's no call by the grave, so I'm not worried about that. I'm going to draw off this assault mission just to see if this is an imperm. Okie dokie. Alright, I don't know what you're up to, buddy, but I'm just gonna hit you with the old Nightmare Phoenix. Okay, yeah. Sure. I think Two-Tone Shoes is taken. My name comes from a variety of different places. When this card is sent for the 5th of the graveyard, all monsters your opponent control lose 500 attack. Wow, what a card! What a board breaker! Hey, I lost a coin flip. I've been winning most of my coin flips. Like, I started off pretty bad, but I've won most of them since. Half life points. Oh no. You know, if I was Sprite, this would be pretty cool, just having a level 2 at the start of the game. It's also a synchro tuner, so if you're like playing a synchro deck, you know, you could do stuff with it. Honestly, they did the thing. They knew it was half life points, and they're playing burn. Oh no, no, I'm getting burned. Oh no, I deserve this. Half life points, burn cards. 1,000. Do it again. Tremendous fire. Ukazi. Oh, I got 200 left. No, they're gonna secret barrel me. Yeah, yeah. The half life point thing is so silly because you can just do this. But yeah, whatever. Only because I lost the coin flip. If I won the coin flip, they were fucked. I deserved it, yeah. Look, I'm playing Norleras. I'm basically FDKing. I'm not complaining that someone freaking burn FDK'd me with the half life point thing. It's very funny. God, gosh, dig dang darn it. This hand sucks nuggets. The funny thing is I can make Celine, but I don't have enough spells, so it doesn't do anything. I can almost make a Bawaku, but I would need another monster to link off, so it wouldn't matter. Yeah. Hiya! Oh, Sky Striker. Well, I got a chance. It doesn't matter what I do, they always get Hornet Drones to hand. That's very funny. Sure, dude. You got it. Not complaining about that. Though Sky Striker can actually OTK nowadays, so I gotta be a little more careful here. Welcome to defense position, buddy. Ash Blossom is fine. I just like basically I Ash Blossom if they have Engage or Rhoda. Keep them off Ray if I can. Yeah, that makes sense. Is it putting drones on top of the play to keep the graveyard spell count down? Don't see how that matters. I'd like to know what they're playing so I can plan around it. Alright, so now there's a Hornet Drones in their hand and Into the Void. Alright. Is this Tenpai Striker? Because they're playing Into the Void, it's probably Tenpai Striker, right? No, they're playing multi-roll. You wouldn't play multi-roll in Tenpai Striker. Is this like some weird Exodia Striker list or something? So I only know one card in their hand, and that's Hornet Drones. Okay, well, that's a sign. All the Senpais are banned? Okay, that's... Yeah, so it's just Sky Striker. Alright. Why did they use Ray's effect to go into Shizuku? You need to go into Ayate. Oh, if they already have linkage, I guess I'm dead? Set 1, that could be drones, I guess. You're not even okay. This guy doesn't know how to play Sky Striker. That's just how. That's just what's going on here. They don't know how to play Sky Striker. Fair enough. I guess I Ash Blossom this. Oh no, it doesn't matter. They have Into the Void. They're gonna fucking discard their entire hand. Well, whatever. I have another Ash Blossom. It doesn't really matter. Oh, they can. That stops the Shizuku Shuffle though, so I should Ash Blossom that. All right, cool. Because they can, before they Into the Void, they can like do the whatever it's the thing where they Widow Anchor their own Shizuku. Goal! I get these 2 crap packs. Let's go. Amazing and Grab Engaged. Yeah, so they were under Into the Void, right? So that they could have said it, I guess. I don't know. It's better than nothing, right? They should have Hayate'd for Engager and like engaged for Widow Anchor or something. You know, I don't know. Because you can set Widow Anchor. I think maybe they misclicked because the alt art Shizuku looks weird compared to Hayate and stuff. I don't know. I can't explain it, to be honest. Alright, well. What you got, opponent? I don't know where to Ash Blossom Toy Box. This can't be White Force because they need fusions, right? Is this just... Is this like Toy Box Fluffle or something? It's like a rank 4 play? I know Ryziel's banned. It's Centurion, interesting. This does get them to Auxilia. Berserker Soul, yeah. So they're not playing Berserker Soul. It got added to their hand as part of the Dice Rally stuff. They just gave them an extra card to. Okay, you have to ask your Primera, but they already have what they need, so I don't think this matters. I guess I could have ashed Auxilia or whatever, the Synchro, but I think it's the same difference here. They just like go into Auxilia now, so you know I'm cooked either way. At Berserker Soul, when a monster you control inflicts 1500 or less damage to your opponent, discard your entire hand, activate the top card of your deck, and if it's a monster card, send it to the graveyard. If you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. Then repeat this effect up to 7 more times. Oh, Vsauce. Manidia reframing, and that's it? That can't be it. This can lead them to a 12 or whatever, because I can summon this and then Synchro on my turn. Right, that does stuff. I'm not complaining about that. Like, they can still summon this, and then they make the level 12 that pops or whatever. Oh, sure. Yeah, that does it. I can do something funny here with Chaos Lurk Queen, though. But watch this. They might have hand traps, so this might not work, but... Yeah. I was gonna alert queen, discard illusion of chaos, and then summon, and then equip master plan and send that with souls to try to draw. But yeah, whatever. I think I'm just turbo fucked now. If only I had one more card in hand. I don't know why they're not like killing me. This still works, right? Oh, these are both tuners, huh? Oh, this isn't a tuner. Okay, they can do they can do their thing. They've already used Ash Blossom, so I get to do this. So funnily enough, I should have had a master plan to hand. I'm lucky I still get to, but I should have done it first. Now I've got enough bodies to go into Selene, so I can just draw 2 here. Sick. We will... this doesn't matter, we just go into Selene. We have been trying to hand loop today. We've only successfully hand looped once, because otherwise everyone just concedes. Right, this has like some protection effect, right? During the end phase, blah blah blah. Your opponents with 2,000 or less attack cannot. Yeah, it doesn't. That shouldn't matter. Now I can use Super Agent to guarantee my double helix. Calling monster. Hey, it is White Forest. Okay, cool. Oh, I should have done this, should I? Okay, okay, sure. We can... I'm getting raided? Wow. Thank you. This is my first raid ever. First time chat from Raider? Yeah. Oh. Hello, Bork I6A. I don't know exactly how your name goes, but thank you. I appreciate it a lot. This is my first raid ever. Do this. This is going to banish my quick fix, but I don't care. Yeah, I'm not popping these for sure. Cute. We should just be able to kill now. I was going really well. I'm winning the vast majority of my games. If I hand loop for shits and giggles, well. I'm not that cruel to my opponents. I'll hand loop them, but I won't be mean to them. This is just in case. Just setting up a lethal board. All the precautions. I have my negate, I have my pop, and then we go for battle. So you attack with your negate first. I'm T-Gen, but not that T-Gen. Yeah. Like when I'm trying to kill someone, I'm not gonna like spend a bunch of time to hand loop them and then pass. Right? It's just being rude. I've successfully hand looped once today. I've seen the animation and everything. I gotta start with a Zodiac Bunny Blast. All right, let's go. Advance 2 spaces. I get a UR. United we stand. I've seen this one in other people's games a lot. Football. Hey, winning coin flips today. Let's go. Yeah, I like two talkers in here just in case, because like with the 4,000 life point thing, I am not going to be surprised to see a lot of burn. I don't want to run into a Mahama. Swap Cleric. It's my favorite card. All right, so I've got combo. Even if they ash this, so I'll go with this first. Looks good to me. All right, let's fade any effect failures with quick fix real quick, because I've already got Big Red in hand. Aren't I just the best? I know everything. I know all. Now you look at their hand. Oh, buddy. Yeah, it's not gonna go well for you. I'll let you know that now. Clairvoyant choose. Yeah, that just slides right off the tongue. If I had Nick of every time I had an origami goddess, and if I dice fairly, you are. Yeah. I got plenty of spells, right? Yep. So no need to discard for. I'll get that guy, I guess, because I'm not going to get Sleeper here. Alright, and now we just, we hand loop them, if they let me. Norleras is pretty consistent, yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited about Dark Magician of Destruction as well. That's a really cool, like, just one-of card that enables so much. Yeah, buddy, you can. So I don't want them. They're Drytron, right? And they got a guy in their hand. They have a Drytron body in their hand, so I don't want to give them Benton because they can tribute Benton and summon it, right? This is actually kind of bad for me. I guess I give them this guy, right? Because this guy's too strong, right? If a strike card is on your field, you can special summon this card, banish it. If this card hand or graveyard, yeah, I don't want that in their fucking hand. It's actually like, really rough. Yeah, you just give them Gamma. Well, they're not going to have any of those cards in their hand at the end of this, but yeah. I am fully hand looping them, yeah. So Dark Magician of Destruction says you can banish a level 7 or level 6 or higher dark monster from your field and then special summon it from the extra deck, and it's a fusion monster. And then it says add a Dark Magician card from deck to hand. So it just searches Magician Souls or Master Plan. And the other caveat is you also have to activate a spell on the same turn or whatever. So what this means is I can kind of like point to the cards that do stuff with it. So basically any high-level any high-level dark spellcaster that can special summon itself and get you access to a spell card searches Magician Souls. I don't have the card up on screen or anything, but you can look up Dark Magician Destruction. But what I can show you is the cards that work with it. So, an obvious one is Imseti. You can imagine Imseti is a level 8 Dark Monster, and if you draw it, or if you draw King Sarcophagus, you can pitch Imseti, add King Sarcophagus, activate King Sarcophagus, summon Imseti. So Imseti is a high-level Dark Monster. You've activated a spell with Sarcophagus. You banish Imseti, summon Dark Magician of Dark Destruction, add Magician Souls to hand, add Illusion of Chaos to hand. Another one, as Nova Spirit is pointing out in Twitch chat, is Diabellstar. Oh, well, she's banned right now, but yeah. So Diabellstar. You can special summon this card for free from your hand, and then she searches a spell card. You'd probably search Deception because you could immediately activate that, but it could also be original Sinful Spoils if you want to throw in a Snake Eyes package or whatever. Surely you use Lurkwing. You would think that, but not really, right? Because if I have summoned the level 7 Dark Lurkwing, which is the only one that would work because Chaos Lurkwing is a light monster, if I summon the level 7 Dark Lurkwing, that means I've already like successfully summoned Chaos Lurkwing, equipped it, and I'm about to summon Master Plan anyhow. So it actually doesn't work that well with a Lurkwing specifically, because by the time you get to level 7, the only one that works with Dark Magician of Destruction, you've already comboed, right? You've already done everything you want to do. But Diabellstar summons itself and you could set Deception or you could set Original Sinful Spoils, and that activates a spell card. It would probably have to be Deception because you'd have to send a different card with Original Sinful Spoils. Otherwise, your Diabellstar gets sent and you can't banish her. The other one that I'm actually kind of excited for is it just recently came to Master Duel, but obviously it's been legal for a while elsewhere. Where is she? She's level 6. This one! Dark Magician Girl, the Magician's Apprentice. You can special summon this card by discarding a card, and if you do, it becomes Dark Magician Girl. Long story short, it's a level 6 Dark Spellcaster, and it special summons itself from hand, just like the Abel Star, pitches a card from hand, just like the Abel Star, and it searches. When this card is special summoned, you can add a Shining Sarcophagus to your hand. And then Shining Sarcophagus... where is it? Do I own it? Nope. And then Shining Sarcophagus adds another card to hand, replacing the card you discarded, right? Unlike Deception, which you need to tribute a monster to get anything out of, this actually adds a card back to your hand. Another thing is, like, she also has another Rhoda, right? Where is it? It's under Silence. There's another spell card that searches her. There it is, Future Silence, yeah. So this one lets you add the Dark Magician Girl to hand as a quick play spell, which is nifty because it plays well with the droplets. So basically you have 9 cards. You can play 3 Sarcophaguses, 3 Future Silences, and 3 of the Dark Magician Girl, and those all do it because she searches the spell card search her. And so each of these cards lets you add or summon Dark Magician of Destruction from your extra deck, and then add Illusion of Chaos or Magician Souls. Now, I know what you're saying. Well, can't you just play 9 copies of Magician Souls already? That's true, but the problem is when I'm playing Illusion of Chaos and Magician Souls and Preparation of Rites, these cards all just do one thing, right? They just summon Magician Souls or search Magician Souls. So what will happen is if I draw Magician Souls plus, let's say, Dark Magician Girl, then I can go Dark Magician Girl, summon herself, go Dark Magician of Destruction, bait an Ash Blossom, and then I have like Illusion of Chaos or Magician Souls in my hand, and I can still combo from there with Magician Souls. Also, all of these combos get spells in rotation because they have to for Dark Magician of Destruction to work, and so that turns on your Selene more often. Finally, the last neat thing is Dark Magician of Destruction also can search the new fusion spell, quick play spell that summons a Dragoon as a quick effect. So you can like search. So if you already got combo, you can already do everything you want. This card can just search a quick play spell that you can set, and on your opponent's turn, summon a Dragoon, right? And that's like a way to play around things like Dark Ruler No More, or Forbidden Droplets, because your opponent will like negate your entire board. Then you just flip this card and summon a Dragoon, and that's another negate. It's also a card that you can use as an end-board piece, right? Let's just say you're doing a regular Spiral combo. Once you've used up your last Master Plan activation and you're not going to summon her again, you could just banish Master Plan, summon Dark Magician of Destruction, add the card that just summons Dragoon for free as part of your end board. It's just a free Omni-Negate Dragoon on your board just for playing Master Plan. You don't have to play Tri-Gate Wizard anymore. You can just do that. And yeah, as Nova is pointing out in the Twitch chat, the Abel Star, like, is 3 Omni-Negates, because, like, you can search, you can, like, set up Ilia Sylvia and Dragoon and one of the Sinful Spoils, the trap cards that negates, all as part of the same combo. It's, like, something you could do, but I'm not interested in that, obviously. I'm interested in Spiral. But that's just like all the things it does. It gets you a Dragoon. It just gets you a free Dragoon on your Spiral inboard because you play Master Plan. It's insane. And when it's not doing that, it's searching Magician Souls. It's also a level 8 fusion monster, so it gives Spiral rank 8 access, which is another entire thing I haven't even, like, you know. I'm going second, and my opponent gets a free Link 3. I'd like a free Link 3 monster. What the hell? Not a bad hand, but not actually that great a hand either. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It looks like I'm getting a Soul Day comp, or I'm getting Orcust comboed. Okay, well, to be fair, if I'm being honest, I would rather go second against Orcust, because Norleras just turns Orcust in, like, it makes their deck work. Though maybe Orcust can't add a big Arrival at Ignister, I don't know. Yeah, but I'm going to get full Orcust combo here. So this should be Crescendo plus Babel plus Masquerena for like Unicorn or something, or any other stuff they want, really. What'd they discard? They discarded a Mulch Army. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. Activate Babel, and now you can Galatea search Crescendo. Rip a Bistrular for Norleras build? Yeah, I guess so. You know, there's probably a way I could I could thread in a Sandaphon, the rank 8 guy who works as like a lingering Abyss Dweller, but I'm not that fussed about it. It didn't come up that much even when I was doing Norleras for realsies. Alright, there be Crescendo. I think they've messed up, right? Well, they can still like Nightmare Mermaid, I guess, but like they never got. Well, they have Skeleton in rotation. Yeah, Banish Gears to summon this. AFJ for Necro Valley. Why, right? Like Necro Valley's not good enough. Also, no, you can't. You can't like search a card then Norleras. I'd have to AFD after I Norleras, and that's not reasonable. You're not going to have your Orcus cards, add it to your hand, and shuffle one card from the hand. Oh, this is a quick effect with Babel. Yes, this is a quick effect Change of Heart. That's pretty good. Now they go into Dingirsu. Equip the Skeleton. Link off for like a Masquerena or oh, just another Galatea, sure, whatever. Get your follow up with Heart Pourer. Yep. Wait, they didn't. Okay, they did. Okay, yeah. And then one more set, probably like an Imperm or something. Ew, I drew 2 Rainbow Bridges. That's not good. I guess I'll Spiral Resort first because I already got a Lure Palace in hand. This is like my best bait. This targets, right? Nope. Does not target. Sure. I've been crescendoed. Sure. I'll think this isn't doing much, right? Okay, I don't know why you would banish Crescendo. That card has a graveyard effect. Okay, does this add any Orcus card or monster? Oh, cards! Okay, you can add back Crescendo if you want. That's cool. It's cute. I guess I'll put back a bridge. Cause like I can discard this guy off Chaos Lure, which does something. That's irritating. Alright, now I'm stuck under this guy, but I think I might, if they don't have a hand trap, I'm probably dead to Dingirsu, honestly. I mean, I can discard Bridge, and Bridge will let me, Fire Resort for Quick Fix now. This card can only be activated when any player has 6 or more cards in their field in hand. The players did select and send cards from the until. Okay, yeah, no, that's nothing. Yeah, they've got like 3 more interactions I have to churn through, but like, you know, I'm not capable of it, you know? You should not have let me get this far. This is definitely a mistake. Oh, I guess this does it. Yeah, this stops me from doing that. Takes control. Now they still got Dingirsu and they can World Wand. Oh hey, I still get to do this. Let's fucking go. So the fun thing is you can still do this effect. I mean, my effect's still resolved. That's the funny thing, ain't it? They're thinking on it. They're thinking, like, well, if I fucking Dingirsu and send Master Plan, that just triggers Master Plan, and then blah, blah, blah. Like, I know I've got a normal summon in hand, so I've got combo. Yeah, like, this is why I put level 7 in my deck. This comes up more often than being able to normal summon. I've still got a Rainbow Bridge in Graveyard, by the way. Like, I still have another push. This hand was sick. I gotta be honest, like, this hand was real good. There's no way they have an Ash Blossom, right? There's no fucking way you've saved Ash Blossom this long, you fucking idiot. Whatever. It's annoying, but I'm fine. I could have held it too. I could have held it. Dude, I can't believe they also had Ash Blossom. Now they get in World Wand. Fuck me, dude. Okay, now. I might still be fine, I think. This negates any extra deck summon monster, right? Like, the only thing I have left is Galatea activation. Getting to Sleeper is going to be very hard. It's only specials from the extra deck, right? So I can still like just keep doing stuff. If the last card was draw, I would be a lot more upset, yeah. Let's go! So, my plan there was going to be get to Last Resort, double drone them, because they had they had their entire board filled up. I could double drone, equip to double Helix, equip Last Resort. Basically the plan was summon drone, stack their deck, whatever. I'm never using Helix's effect. I overlay for Dullahan, detach Quick Fix just to get him in the graveyard, discard Rescue Mission. I'd have to like link off Master Plan, Rescue Mission, Basically, I was going to be able to drone twice because I was going to Assault Mission drone, then Rescue Mission drone. That's how it's going to work. And with Last Resort, I believe that was lethal. I could also force it with Selene and Axis Go Talker. Yeah, they had Impulse and Ash Blossom, yeah. And I won. So when people say Spiral is a glass cannon, did you see that game? Did you see how much I played through that game? I should save that one. I don't think they used any of their interactions, like, wrong. Oh, Ash, yeah. The fact that I fucking played into Ash with Master Plan, oh, that pisses me off. I should have Rainbow Bridged earlier, just to bait the Ash. If they don't Ash it, then I still have to trigger Master Plan, and it's fine, whatever. This hand it's got droplets, but it doesn't actually have a way to summon Master Plan, which is funny. This card's destroyed to the graveyard. You can special summon one Pyro-type monster from my hand. Let's go. They got a free tuner. That's funny. Maybe they're playing a secret deck. Did you brick, buddy? Are you just conceding because you bricked? Nope, you definitely did that. That is the opposite of bricking. Oh boy. And they are playing a Synchro deck because nothing plays the Emergency Teleport but Synchro decks and Super Quantum. Yeah, there we go. I mean, I'm going second and I got droplets. I can't complain, right? I would love to draw a Rescue Mission. That'd be great. Or Master Plan, or Quick Fix, or any number of things. Cat TV Vampus. What do you mean Spiral's grind game isn't very good? Like, I get that you put your whole extra deck on the board, but how much extra deck do you need? Like, if you're going multiple turns, Spiral has like Rescue Mission and Sleeper and Recur's Super Agent with Spiral Resort and Recur's Drone with Spiral Resort and missions. Like, Spiral has the best grind game of all time if you're in a grind game and you have your resources, right? Resort's a +1 every turn. Rescue Mission's a +2 every turn because you get to return a card on your opponent's turn and your turn. If you're playing a second Big Red, obviously that's grind game. Spiral has tons of grind game. It doesn't refurbish its link monsters, but if you go through your entire extra deck, you've already won the game anyhow. So it's not really worth worrying about. And you still have like your board breaking extra deck monsters regardless, right? Like I'm still gonna have my Nightmare Phoenix and my Axis Kotakura and my Nightmare Unicorn, right? That's always gonna be there. That's more than enough for a grind game. Like Spiral's grind game is insane if it's online. But if your grind game's online, you normally comboed, so that means you've probably already won, so it doesn't come up that much. But for instance, Spiral is, even if you don't get to play on turn 1 because you break or whatever, Spiral is a great matchup against Sky Striker because you have a better grind game than Sky Striker. Like, you add more cards over the course of 2 turns than Sky Striker does, and that's not a joke. You also destroy more cards, like you interact with your opponent more times. That's why Spyro was good in the first place. Admittedly, we don't play Tough anymore, and Tough would be insane in a grind game, but yeah. Yeah, Sleeper grinds like no one's business. Like, just hit it on a Sleeper and duking it out. Double pop towers, attacks directly. Alright, so they got an Imperm that pops. Oh, it's just a pop, not the Imperm, yeah. Yeah, Orcus obviously has like an infinitely recursive grind game to a degree. Like, if you do it in the correct order, the cards always kind of recycle themselves. Outside of Crescendo, obviously. But I guess they can recycle Crescendo now with the new guard, so. So my best draw here, Master Plan, because they got the pop card, which beats Big Red. Probably, right? It's kind of funny that my best draw is Master Plan. Or Rescue Mission. I'm probably losing. Obviously, Punk's full comboing me. They don't have Barone, though, so that's something. They pepped me. Alright, well, I can beat Pep. I can attack directly. This guy's like a bounce, right? Yeah. That's funny. I was just gonna send this guy off droplets anyhow. Oh, that's a permanent banish. Well, whatever. Boo. Alright, so this guy like bounces. Equal to the number of level 3 Psycho Monsters, so 1, 2, 3, 4. They can bounce 4 cards. Ugh. I'm gonna droplet for 2 here, obviously. I drew her! Holy shit! If you do your whole combo and your board gets broken, you're in trouble. If you're not dead, no, you're not. Like Spiral can kick back real hard. You don't have like the master plan side of the deck anymore, but you still have the quick fix in the super agent and the double helix and the sleeper. Now, obviously, I lose to Ash Blossom here, but I was always losing to Ash Blossom, so it's like whatever. Then Ash Blossom, I just concede. It's fine. Yeah. You full comboed me and you had Ash Blossom. Yeah, you're good. You got it. I could have baited that with like Soul's pitch preparation of rights, maybe. That's maybe like a misplay I had there. Could have done that. But I wanted to hold the preparation rights in case I needed to like... Wait, I should have summoned Souls there and drawn. I could have drawn a quick fix. What am I doing? Well, I've used my match plan effects, so I'm kind of fucked regardless. Quick fix doesn't do anything. Face down to physicians. Let's go. I'm going to discard a card from my hand? That's so dumb! This guy started off with a fucking hand loop for 1 on his field. I'm starting off with I can search a Pyro-type monster if he's destroyed. God damn it. They're playing Einsatz. That's weird. This guy fucking started off with a hand loop for 1. Fuck you. Dude, I've been Vanity's Rulered and hand looped. The best I got was like a fucking guy that pops a card. Ugh. Yeah, Einsatz. I mean, sometimes I kind of get bombarded just a little bit because like there's some plays you could do with this guy, but Einsatz is not making sense. Like, I guess this sends any Orcus. This like sends the World One, but you already send the World One with your combo. I don't get it. I guess this does send World One if your opponent droplets you, right? Well, you still get there anyhow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it. They could have eaten my guy with a Longirsu here. I don't know. I think playing Einsatz is bad. Just a brick. Not that it mattered, they still comboed, but you know, is a brick. And then they're gonna take my guy too. Fuck you. Fuck you. You hand looped me and now you're stealing my buddy? You're an asshole. Oh, the extra 150 on the event, that makes sense. Wait, they didn't Dingirsu? They didn't set up Dingirsu? That must be a mistake. Do I just hard call Super Agent here? I think I do. No, you fucking piece of shit. Oh, well, I'm dead. Nice knowing me. I got a master plan graveyard, it doesn't fucking matter, right? I just didn't want a normal summon drone because I don't think I can push through without normal summoning quick fix. Man, I'd love to be able to draw a card by pitching Rescue Mission. They can still kind of do their thing with Einsatz, right? But where's Triple Tactics Talons when you need it, man? I'm running 3 of that card. I'm running droplets, man. They're just gonna steal my master plan and it's all over. I don't know what I'm. No, it's a bad hand, obviously. But Super Agent missing made it way worse. I really wanted to pop Babel or force Crescendo, but like I wasn't. I don't think it matters, right? Like, there's no combination of my cards that mattered here, because like they could negate the Super Agent and they could steal whatever card I push with. Right, like I don't have like a link to that actually forces the issue here. If Super Agent hit and they crescendoed, then I could normal summon Dread and like pop Babel or force this guy and then what the fuck? NT800 is what the fuck? I didn't even send Match Plan to Graveyard with Souls. I misclicked. No, it doesn't matter. It didn't matter. It really, really didn't matter. I should have sent Master Plan to Graveyard with Souls, obviously. But if I summon Master Plan, they just steal whatever month. They could steal either of the monsters I summon because I'd have normal summon at that point. This is also kind of what I mean by the Dark Mission of Destruction stuff. You saw me draw 2 copies of Souls there, and it's like if one of those copies was a guy who summoned themselves and discarded Super Agent for me, that'd been beautiful. What the fuck are you? This card's gonna be this kind. Each time an Earth monster is flip summoned. Okay, well whatever. You can't throw at me, buddy. So it's like the main thing I was worried about. Might as well draw 2 here. That Heavy Storm ain't doing nothing. It would have done something. It's still, yeah, I could have Heavy Storm my own Bridge of Salvation. That's very funny. Yeah. Still discarding Rescue here, but I can discard that later. Well, let's see if they let me hand loop, because I got the combo going. Let me loop. It's like the let me in meme. Let me loop. We looping, boys. This is kind of an involved combo, so I try to do it fast. Opponent clueless. Well, we'll see. You can draw an Effect Veiler. Yeah, I'm okay with that one. Oh, this is actually kind of a problem because Crystron can play it out of the graveyard. Welp. I'll see the other big red in the deck, obviously. Can Crystron beat a big arrival though? Hmm. They play Goddess? Okay, yeah. Ooh. No, my last resort. Nah. Ooh. I might be able to end on Sleeper, funnily enough. Drawing card does not do anything here but shuffle their deck, yeah. Could draw my own card. I can summon one light or dark monster, but I got a light on the field, so I might as well make it dark. And a link 2. Link 2 is just as good as link 1, right? Yeah. Got all my missions. Yeah. Should not matter here. One plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1. I could rescue mission and equip Last Resort, but I'd rather save it. Now, there's Crystron, right? So... like, their entire deck plays out of the graveyard. I should have banished my Spiral Resort because I forgot about Board Blocker adding it back. I could have like banished other, other stuff. Always down to single digits in seconds. Yeah, it's a pretty involved combo. Oh, does this kill me? Oh, one card you control. Okay, now. I'll say that destroys one card ever. But yeah, one card you control. Sure. I'm waiting for them to get 2 bodies on the field, then sleeper them, I think. You can target one, and if you do, special summon this. I think I popped that. Did I let them still trigger Smiger, but... it won't have the Sulfador on the field? And this gets them to that spell, but... I wish this didn't trigger on activation so I could Super Agent it, but yeah, we're just gonna let that resolve. This is the problem with Norleras, is like there are decks in the format that do this, and unless you can play a Bistreller, right? If they get a guy that has to like destroy something and then summon itself, then I would pop this so they can't destroy anything. But then this triggers, right? You can base this card, create one monster, you graveyard special summon. Yeah, this like just lets them. So if they can destroy this, they can summon Sulfador. So I'm just gonna. I just gotta wait for them to get 2 bodies on the field basically, and then sleeper it. Maybe I should have equipped Last Resort here, because it's going to be relevant. It's like it'll pop my Abawaku. I kind of want to Rescue Mission Quick Fix and then search Big Red and then pop Quick Fix and 2 cards. Yeah, this is all stuff I can't really stop. Well, I think losing after resolving Norleras. Oh, I don't have a quick fix in graveyard. I'm dumb. I've completely flubbed this entire thing. I think I'm dead. Like, this is gonna just special summon another guy, but like, I'm just kind of dead here. I'm also running out of time. I think they got me. And because I don't have a quick fix in graveyard, I've completely fucked this entire thing up because, like, I didn't add a Spiral Resort back from hand. I banished that instead. I didn't leave a quick fix in graveyard for my sleeper rescue mission play to get a big red. Like, I'm not going to have my big red follow up that my entire combo is built around. But I think I'm just dead anyhow, right? Like, they still have their normal summon. And, like, I had to do it then because Ellis Skeletus could attack over my sleeper. So, like, I have to pop Ellis Skeletus, and I might as well pop the other one. Now, Crystron, not a good matchup for Norleras. Their entire deck plays out of the graveyard. This is why we had a Abyss Driller in the past. Maybe I should have saved a Bawaku for the spell card, but I don't think that mattered. Yeah, they had so many ways to extend here. I'm super dead. I'm sure they can beat over a rival. They have a way to get over a fat guy. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Last Resort equipped would be good here. That was a mistake on my part. I think I just messed this up, but I don't think it was going to matter. Like, I should have a Spiral Resort in my hand, obviously, for follow-up. So if they can't beat over the Adagnister, then I should have won. That's basically what I'm getting at here. This is, I think this is only the second time I've lost with Norleras, though, to be fair, in the past, it was because I messed up. Oh, well. Now I'm really feeling really dumb about that Last Resort. I'm feeling real dumb about that Last Resort. Feeling really dumb about that Spiral Resort. I should have a big red. I should have an entire follow-up here. Yeah. Yeah, I should have just fucking won! I should be able to big red and win right now! Oh, well. That does not do anything. Sure. So this doesn't do anything. You can only use Rainbow Bridge once per game. So once per game effect. I have no missions left, so this does nothing. This is a literal dead card. I guess it doesn't matter because they're going to, like, put up interaction here. They can do it all over again. It's possible that they cannot beat this. Like, there's a non-zero chance they cannot beat a rival at Ignister, and they're just going to deck out faster than me because I have more cards than them. Like, their deck goes forever, I'm pretty sure. And they're just adding cards. I don't care about that. So, obviously I should have won this game because I should have been able to normal summon Quick Fix and fucking won. But, here we are. Maybe I shouldn't have even summoned this guy, because they might be able to, like, kill me by beating over this. Well, if they could kill me doing that, then they could beat over a rival, so I don't think that matters either. Yeah, that's not doing anything. Oh, that does it. This, yeah. Watch battle. You can banish once ever. Oh, they don't have a Cyber Dragon card. Yeah, they can't. Do they run 2 Novas? Yeah, okay, that doesn't do anything. Get Infinity get over 4K? Like, if they could keep putting cards on this, it would do something, but they can't. This is a very funny way to win. You're gonna learn that this card is not affected by other cards' effects. So, as you can see, not affected. I could have Lure Queen, but I think all my Lure Queens are in the graveyard. Yeah, I don't have a... yeah. Yeah, sometimes this just does it, right? Sometimes you just make a fucking arrival. You got it, dude. Keep recycling those cards with Cluster. Oh, does this card actually... This card does stop them from decking out. That's actually very interesting. That card does stop them from decking out. So I have to actually kill them. I'm not sure I can. So I lose this in the long run if they can keep... Or do the Ice Jade cards do it? They can get to the big Ice Jade. This is the silliest game of all time. Last Resort being my graveyard also sucks. I can't attack directly anymore. I did put Last Resort back in my deck, so that's a thing. That's a thing that can come up. I need to pop Crystron Cluster. So I need to drone, add back Super Agent, and just keep triggering Super Agent until I can pop this. I like how they put this in attack mode. 1,000 damage, baby. Let's go. Great. Unaffected by your unaffected. Oh, they're just giving up. Okay, that's very funny. Yeah, unaffected by other cards' effects, but they're tired of this game. So I could eventually get rid of that because they're out of negates. They can't set up negates, otherwise I'll beat over it with this guy. And I could drone, add back Super Agent, and then Super Agent, I'll just keep naming monster until I hit it and pop it. So I think I did have that game won eventually, but that's a very, very, very funny game. Archfiend's Awakening, sure. The one curry way. I get to start with this in my hand. Target one link monster in either graveyard, turn the extra deck, or special summon it. That's actually an extender. That's actually a good card for me. Do you hope I go against Fire King? I can summon their princess. That's stupid. Then I couldn't special summon fire monsters. Whatever. Gonna say, not a bad hand. Add a Final Destiny. Discard 5 cards from your hand. Destroy all cards on the field. Very funny. Very fun card. Oh, hold on. Is this a Spiral Mirror? Am I getting spiraled? Add souls? Come on. Send Master Plan. Send Master Plan. You can do it. You can do it. Let's go! I got stream sniped by another Spiral player. It's a Spiral Mirror. I have not had a Spiral Mirror in like 2 years. They drew it. Oh, they drew everything. Let's go. You got it, buddy. Keep fucking going. I'm rooting for you. Dude, I can one curry away summon their double helix. Holy shit. Someone is sniping me, I'm sure. Someone was watching me play. Because there's no other way here. Oh, they added assault mission, which is not correct. That's not correct. Oh, they had 1 for 1. They had everything. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. They had 1 for 1. Hello, Crow Nico 2229. Welcome. Congratulations on winning with freaking Destiny board. That had to be difficult. They're machine duping me. Holy shit. I'm getting duped on. What is this, 2010? It's 2017. They were machine duping in 2017 for sure. Okay, well they're summoning Helix in their extra monster zone when they don't have to, so that's also a mistake. The funny thing here is I should get to point out all their mistakes at this point. Discard assault mission. Now you can assault and drone. They're gonna have to summon another master plan with double Helix because they can't Selene now without losing their name. Which is very funny. Like, they've messed this all up. They've messed this all up, but it's fine. Oh no, they're stacking the top of my deck! You jackass. I hope they see that I'm also Spiral. Put a master plan on top. Put a master plan on top. I dare you. They have to make a link. They have to make a Xyz now. Okay, they're gonna make a link. This does not. You can't activate double helix now. Well, they're headed on Trigate. Trigate isn't the worst if you do something else, mind you, but they can't activate their double helix. That's very sad. What's on top of my deck? A Lure Queen? Oh no! The worst card in my deck! Yeah, add that sleeper, you dirty dog. There's no Appaloosa, though. If there's no Appaloosa, what are they doing? They can't get to Master Plan again, right? They don't have another rescue mission. They could Celine for Master Plan and then go into like add a rescue mission, but then they can't. They do have Super Agent on field, so they can still quick fix loop. Okay. Yeah, Helix is an archaic card that says you can special summon it to a zone it points to. It's not like new Link monsters that just special summon whatever because they don't give a shit because they don't care about the arrows like we do. Back in the day when Helix was made, the arrows mattered. This guy utility wires me. That's very funny. Okay, no utility wire yet. They might have hard drawn it, admittedly. So. Princess Sprite! This is the worst Spiral deck of all time! They're doing Princess Sprite! Send an illusion of Chaos Graveyard. Yep, you got it, buddy. I hope this person after this game goes, man, they have a way better Spiral. Oh, they hadn't used Big Red yet. Okay, so they can still do their loops. All right. It's not that bad. Could have been worse. What's wrong with Princess Sprite? It's not. There's nothing actually wrong with it, but generally Princess Sprite is a sign of a weak combo. Sometimes Princess Sprite is fine if you don't need the double hand for Curious and like you just need a rank 1. It can be fine, but considering what my opponent has done so far with machine duplication, this is the bad kind of Princess Sprite. If you want to see the duel, which duel? Oh, the duel where you won with Destiny Board? Sure. Toss me your ID. I can watch that real quick. Ooh, they're Singularity-ing. That's cool. Don't see that very often. But again, they can't resolve their fucking double helix, so they've goofed. They've monumentally goofed. You don't have a spellcaster to revive Master Plan again, so what's going to be your top link? V-Link, nah, this guy's not V-Linking. What the fuck? Why did you? Oh, now they summoned the second double helix, and that allows them to use its effect. All right, I see you. The fact that they're running 2 double helixes is also a problem. That's not good. Can he U-Link me? He can't, right? He has to... He is going to U-Link me. Right? Because all he needs to do is summon a, like, Nightmare Phoenix here. And, ooh, a Nightmare Griffin. That's good. Yeah, so he can, like, if he has another way to get a guy here, I'm U-Linked. It's pretty cool. I'm actually fine, though, because I can 1 Curry away as a link zone. I still need to get something here to U-Link me. They can make Link Rebo. Ooh, they don't have anything I can 1 Curry away. I'm getting U-Linked. It's like 2017 all over again. I'm getting U-Linked, baby. Oh, this gives me a zone, though. That's not good. But now they can, like, summon Berserk. You gotta have Link Rebo in here, dude. Just link reba me. You see me beat Scytheblock? I have beaten Scytheblock before. With Spiral, which was very funny. What's he gonna put here? Well, he's put double helix in the graveyard, so now I can fucking one curry way him, which is very funny. Board blocker. Okay, so Heavy Storm doesn't do anything. That's worth knowing. And there's Sleeper. I'm not even U-linked, dude. I just got droplets for 4 here, and then I win. Very funny. That could be utility wire, so I need to negate this double helix too. So I got a droplets for 5. Hey, let that drop. That's bad. Alright, so turn on. Wait, what? Oh, especially it to its owner's field. Well, I still have a link zone, so that's fine. This only stops face-up cards, right? So we're going to open with Heavy Storm. You're not going to like this, buddy. A 1. A 2. A 3. A 4. Do I care? If that's utility wire, I just take their double helix now, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, steal. Oh, I'm popping it, so it doesn't matter, yeah. I'm about to do something very funny. Yeah, buddy, that ain't working. I'm sorry. I should play around Ash Blossom, so I'm gonna Talents their last card in hand, obviously. Add Drone Steel Helix, yeah. That is not quite ideal. I need to make sure they don't have a fucking Ash Blossom, obviously. That would have been the funniest way to do it, but I'm trying to win here. Call monster. Does not matter. If he had U-blinked me, I would have lost. Well, not really. I could have Heavy Stormed it and they would have done their stuff and I could have Talenced it. If they played the way they did, I could have still won because the Heavy Storm would have turned on something that would have broken the U-lock. Must be low on time, probably. They also just want to see a master at work, obviously. Like, I think there's maybe a non-zero chance this person was sniping. I don't know. Maybe I think too much of myself. I'm curious. That's very funny. We're just going to unicorn away that Borg blocker. This is about to get very funny, by the way. About to pull a sleeper on him. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, Ghost Rider. I'm going to pop his sleeper for the field wipe because it's very funny. Now, this would let them, like, Super Agent pop my guy, but whatever. The game's over. Welcome back, Double Helix. And now we just access Kotaku him. Hello, fellow Spiral Nerd. Please look at my deck and consider that I am much better. "12 counter Celine, very, very fun. So I'm back. I mean, I was obviously losing if I didn't draw droplets, but my deck doesn't lose to droplets, so... They don't have any rescue missions in there, right? Nope, okay. Well, I'm gonna say that's a really good place to end. That's like, mwah. I'm not quite done with it, but I'm pretty close. Yeah, I did everything. I have to do this part. Ooh, Soul Exchange, it's very fun. Goblin out of the frying pan. That's very bad. Oh yeah, I can watch the replay before I go. Yeah, let's do that. Woo! 1,000 Jimmaroos. Good lordy. Yeah, we'll watch this replay on the way out. I think that was a good place to end the Spiral gameplay. So we gotta go to friends or whatever it is. A friend. Let me scroll up to your thing. Uh, 462-497-666. Kuro. Replays. Alright, we'll watch a Destiny board game from a viewer before we head on out. Gonna do both for quitting? Nah, I've only got like 3,000 gems. I'm saving those for Yummy. Alright, let's go ahead and speed up. This is probably gonna take a little bit. So you're playing actual Karibo, which I guess is like part of the Karibo Summon 5 Monsters engine. There's a lot of deep draw here. Ooh, deep draw into Battle Fader, okay. They probably are not expecting that. So you're just playing a bunch of Battle Faders and stuff because there's not like Appaloosa in the format, and then you're gonna get to death to final. Wouldn't Sphere Karibo be worse than Battle Fader? Well, I guess Battle Fader's on the field, right? And that's bad. Oh, he pops your spell traps? That's funny. Yeah, you kind of need the field spell in this deck, right? You actually need to get to that for... Numbers protection, they had the Omni Negate, funny. Deep draw, deep draw. On the right side, like, this deck does recur the things constantly, so, you know, it's not like you're screwed or anything. The fact that you're running into someone who's playing this card of all cards is very silly. This is a very bad card. There we go, Swords of Revealing Light. Now they can't do shit. I should have a back row pop just generically there, right? Like, this deck is a rank 4 turbo deck that can, like, Tornado Dragon you. So now you guys gotta get rid of all your spell traps, because you can just play these directly from hand, right? Oh, can only be placed by Destiny boards, not really. Well, there's a way to summon them as monsters, right? They got nothing going on here. There's like a million things that they could do to actually beat this, but... Yeah, there you go. This lets you summon those monsters, yeah. Now you should install one more turn. There's the swords. Okay, yeah, that'll do it. Considering they haven't had an out yet. There we go. Good old Destiny board win. Very fun. All right, yeah, that's a good little 3.5, 4 hour stream, more or less. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. It's good to be streaming again. How much do I got left in this, anyhow? I'm not that worried about it. We'll see. We'll check later. We'll finish this up on what's today? Today is Wednesday, right? Yeah. I'll probably be back on Friday. Probably Friday, sometime around like 2 to 3. All right, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.